Hey folks, Cool18 here, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Football Manager 2017. Today we've got a very scary away match against Falkirk, second place in the Ladsbrooks Championship, and right now really our rival in the league in terms of placement here. We have met them a few times before. We've had some difficulty with them in the past. The fact that this is away is going to make it harder. Not only that, but the fact that we actually have yet another injury. Gary Harkins is still out and will continue to be out for maybe another couple of weeks. Robbie Crawford just injured himself in training and is going to be out for 5 to 6 weeks, which is absolute BS. It's actually kind of demoralizing. He wasn't starting for us, so at least there's that going on, but he was subbing in quite frequently, so I brought in Michael Wardrop onto the substitution list over here, but I will be kind of a little saddened by all this. If we do take a look at the stats over here, we can actually see that Falkirk's been incredibly steady on here, with no real weaknesses showing. I suspect that one of these, the 4-4-2 diamond narrow, or maybe the 4-3-1-2 narrow, may have been us in the past. I'm not sure, but those stratagems did theoretically work against Falkirk in those two occasions. So certainly we'll be continuing with that sort of idea. I'm going to be starting up with, these two, the 4-4-2 diamond narrow and 4-3-1-2 diamond narrow asymmetric whatever, is basically the same strat. I think I'm going to put Force back into the middle over here. Oh, yeah, because that was that way. I don't remember. I don't know. I'll put you there anyway. I think I'll feel better with that. So we are going to be playing counter mentality. We are still going to be sticking with low crosses. I think, Mr. Kearney, you're going to move to support just to be a little bit more chill. I'm going to leave Crane on the attack here. And yeah, no short passing game or anything like this. You know, getting rid of the short passing game may actually encourage people to pass to Crane, who will then be able to cross the ball from over there. We're still trying to sort of hammer down the middle, and more importantly, we're trying to just try to prevent their strikers from having much in the opportunity of moving, which is one of the other reasons we've got Doherty back here, for example. And he may be assigned to man mark one of the strikers. Maybe not, though, because they do have two, and I'll have to split half and half. I don't know. It's worth noting, I think Kevin Nisbet will be around for this match, but then after that, he will be gone. And actually, a day or two later, we'll lose Balatoni as well. We do have some scouting work done. I actually threw a few people on the shortlist over here. And after I threw them on the shortlist, they both developed an injury as well, which is just ridiculous. They're both small injuries, but it's like right now there's some sort of curse going on. I'm not sure. I really like Ricky Lamy over here because he can play two defensive positions very strongly. We can get a scouting report on those. So center defender, he's going to be basically, top tier there, which is great. But even on the left, he's actually going to do a fantastic job being on par with Caleb Crane. So there's a lot of ability for us to tweak things around over there and get some depth. Danny Collins on here he's 36 years old, and he's not, if I recall, quite as strong. No, still pretty good. And not only that, but he's a free agent. In fact, I'm tempted to just pick him up right away. I'm thinking Danny Collins and Ricky Lamy. Peter Ing over here is also quite good. He's 20 years old. He's got a lot of potential if we do pick him up over here. If we get the report, you can see again, he's going to be ranked at about 3.5 stars in this position. So basically the same as Ricky Lamy. Ricky Lamy's 23. He has much higher natural fitness, which should mean he can keep going for a lot longer. He's also going to be a little bit less... Oh, he's food poisoning. Wow. I was going to say he's going to be less injury prone. Well, so food poisoning is something that's hard to overcome. He's a little bit taller as well. Although, if I recall correctly, Mr. Ing has pretty good jumping reach and heading as well, despite being 180 centimeters. And Danny Collins over here, 183, has really good heading and jumping reach as well. Really good heading, jumping reach is pretty good. But Ricky Lamy, being taller, being more naturally fit, seems to have great jumping reach over here. I'm kind of digging that. I'm kind of digging these two, and I'm thinking about opening up the discussion here. First of all, Let's look into Ricky. I like that he can play multiple positions. I like his natural fitness. Defensive center, or actual center back. Yeah, mental stats are fine. They'll develop a little bit with age as well, but the technical stats are there. Positioning could be a little bit higher to intercept some stuff, although we could practice that specifically just to get it into the double digits. But, physically, damn, he is there. So, let's make an offer for Ricky over here. So, they're looking for a £7,000 transfer fee. I'll see if they're willing to go for just 5,000, but we definitely have the budget for that. He's currently being paid $250 a week. Yeah, let's suggest terms. Whoa, 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 whoa. 65,000 now. Oh. No. No. Huh. Yeah, they clearly recognize he's actually a really, really good player. I don't know why his value is so low. We could get up to about $50,000 in transfer budget. So would you do something like 40K? And do we want to pay that much for this guy? He's really strong. Oh, budget adjustment. All right, I have to lock it in. Right. So if I said 40K. Oh. Maybe I could have negotiated more. They also get 20% profit from next sale. I figured they were just going to reject it, and we're going to see how things go. He's very good. I'm not going to cancel the offer. I'll finalize it. We'll still have to see what he's looking for a pay. So Danny Collins here, there's going to be no transfer fees whatsoever. So let's, if we approach him to sign, what kind of thing is he looking for? 1.6K a week. Wow, that is some hair. Yeah, you're looking to charge a lot, huh? For your full-time contract? I mean, part-time might be fine. You'll decay a little bit longer. 1-year contract, part-time. Your signing on fee, I think, also goes into I think this goes against the transfer. I'm not sure though. All right, I'm gonna walk away for now. I hope that doesn't screw it up forever. And then there's Peter. They're Perry Ing. I think I've been calling him Peter Ing. Perry Ing. Perry Ing. Yeah, let's get back to you on that. I'm gonna go ahead and slide this over. If I do that, that's technically not exactly what we're looking for, but I want to know what my actual transfer budget's going to be. I think we're going to go ahead with the game, and we'll see how it goes. Offer was accepted. This is a contract I would like. Okay, 525. You want a part-time contract? No, I want you to have a full-time contract. I really want you to develop. And yeah, 2-year length is going to be fine. Immediate transfer is good. First team is right. Yeah, I won't necessarily go key player, because that would mean we'd probably need to offer him more. But it would justify us paying him more. Yearly salary rise, let's bring that down a little bit. Sell-on fee percentage, bring that down. And just, I mean, I don't care about the clean sheet bonus or the unused substitute fee because you're actually going to be starting for us. Suggest terms. All right, we're getting there. I really want full-time. I want you to be developing, buddy. So full-time, I'll just tweak this down a little bit and suggest this. Okay. I might be overpaying him, I don't know. But this guarantees that he's going to train a lot. If I remember correctly, his work rate was pretty good too. Do you want to send this offer before you leave the page? Yes, I do. Thank you. Work rate was 12, which isn't bad. So he'll train probably pretty well. All right, we'll see how that goes anyway for Ricky. And that'll basically be your entire budget. So we'll see how it goes. Yeah, we finished the scouting. That's fine. A bunch more scouting reports is groovy. These are all, I think, the same. Okay, yep. That's going to be fine. What was that last guy's name? Hold on a sec. Hold on. Come on. Process. There's someone with a funny name in the list. Oh, Falkirk's McCracken. What's his name? Dave McCracken. All right. It's not as funny as I thought it might be. Yes, we're going to face Falkirk, which is going to be a little scary. I'm sure the odds are going to be very against us, especially in this away game. So there's the deal. That is a lot of money to spend on someone who's in defense, but and we're promising a lot of other transfer. I think we go for it. I think it's fine. I think he's going to be a strong addition to the team. And I think he's going to develop well. And I think, like, we're going to have him for years and years and years. I'm going to accept. I don't know. I have no idea if that was a good, use of our money, but it is what it is. Of course, my team is a little bit broke, but there it is. All right, let's speak to Nicky Devlin. Hey, it'd be great if you talked to him for the team. That would be fantastic. So Nisbet loan did finish, made 12 appearances, which is pretty good. You have completed the move. So are you actually here, Mr. Lamy? Yes, you are. You still have food poisoning for now. 2 to 3 more days. That's okay. And yes, there's Nisbet. He was gone, so we would like another striker sub. Oh, Craig Moore just got over an injury / illness as well, so he's not 100% back. We're not going to start him, but we're going to have him on the substitute bench, and that's going to be perfectly fine. Player reacted well. Nice. You still get your yellow card warning. You still have your yellow card warning. I can't believe you've gone so long without another freaking yellow card. And fitness tests on some people. That's good. That includes Ross, who we are starting, so that's going to be fine. Okay, our team selection for today. I think I'm perfectly happy with this. And yes, we're going to start with the more defensive mentality. Hopefully that's going to work out for us. We'll see how it goes. Curious to see what the odds makers say. I'm going to say something like 7-5 in favor of Falkirk. 5-4. Actually, it's pretty statistically close. Hey, they could move into top spot with a victory. Really? Hold on. Is that true? Oh, Hibernian must have drawn last game. Yeah. Now, if we win, we can get up into second place. If they win, they get up into first. If we draw, nothing really changes. Man, I mean, we seem to, lose or draw the ones that we really, really should win, and then we occasionally seem to steal some. Maybe now's our opportunity to steal one. We'll see how it goes. All right. Yeah. I guess we're going to do that. So we are going to tightly mark both of the strikers. We'll also tightly mark the 2 wings. And we will close down quickly on the fullbacks, which seems to mostly be okay. All right, listen. I'm going to be assertive here. I'm expecting you to win today. I thought some of them were going to start to freak out. But I'm now going to tell them that I've got faith. There we go. Yeah, everyone look happy. Look happy. Good. Morale's very good. Our condition's pretty good. Alan Forrest still doesn't have a ton of sharpness, despite the fact that we've started him a few times in a row. Yeah, that initial whistle is loud. We're in the red kit today, and again, we are playing away at Falkirk. They start in possession of the ball and are trying to move up, but Nicky's able to get it away. Looks like it is going to give them a throw-in, unfortunately. But still a good attempt to gain control of the ball. Ooh, a corner from the other side. Now, we did warm up our defending of set pieces here, because that does seem to be an opening, a weakness quite often. Maybe things will change a little bit. Whoa, my God! Oh, come on! Come on! That was a beautiful save by Ross Duhan, but no one was there to help get the rebound, and he, I don't know who that was, is just able to hammer it in. What I was going to say is, with our new addition here, we do have someone, again, who's good at headers and is just good physically overall. McHugh over here gets it in on the second shot. Duhan's not able to actually hold on to the second one. And 2 minutes in, we are down by a point. And that is really demoralizing. All right, goal kick for us. Let's get some possession in our favor here and see what we might be able to do. Yes, I know, they're making some strong... You know, maybe one of the things we could do, I don't know if this is what, actually, but we've got them tightly marked, Bob and Q, but maybe let's also close down on them a lot more aggressively. I'm not saying a hard tackle, but don't give them a chance to do that again. Holy cow. See, this headers thing, it's inaccurate. We're in defensive headers, but that's it. All right. So, ball's back in our possession here, but geez, 1-0 after 2 minutes. You know, at this point, it wouldn't surprise me if the game still just ended 1-0, and we just, bad luck early on, and just like that, Falkirk gets a fair bit ahead of us in the league. There's not that much play left for us to find some wins while they find their losses. All right, excellent play here, Geegan. Back to Doherty, which is kind of interesting, since he's a defensively minded, ball-winning midfielder. Oh, okay. Crane. Yeah, Crane. There it is. Crane is being very tightly shadowed here. Interesting. Now, assuming that he's been told to be marked hard, how do we counter that? Should I tell him to, like, roam more? I don't think there doesn't seem to be a way for me to, like, not hold position. Be more creative. Dribble more and dribble less. Not really any of those. I mean, I suppose I could give you a different kind of direction here. Well, let's keep an eye on him. If he really does keep being marked that tightly, then what I'll do is I'll pull him back from the attack, because he's not going to necessarily get much of an opportunity to do stuff. Oh my god, McGuffey! Oh, dude, we need you to score 3 again today. Can you do that for... I know, it may be being a little bit demanding, but we really need you to score 3 for us today. That would be fan-frickin-tastic. Looks like we are going to get control over this. Can Thomas get it? No, Rankin gets in the way. Kearney picks it up, though, keeps control. He's got to fumble around with it a little bit before he can pass it over to Doherty. He's going to pressure it a little bit. Forrest over Geegan. We've got Crane all alone. Big, long pass over there. And yeah, I think that's it. I think we weren't utilizing Crane very well in the last couple of matches because of the short passing game style. Beautiful set of plays there. But Thomas, I think, freaks out a little bit and sends the ball flying into the opposition defender at some point. Hippolytes moving forward. We got a few people on him, and Baird, I suppose, maybe over here. Oh, can we get... Who is this that fell short? Doherty, bubbling midfielder, is supposed to tackle harder by default. Oh, come on. That was just bullshit. Everything about that play. He should have never been able to make that pass. This guy, we had ages to go and tackle him. Like, give me a freaking break here. Start, like, get stuck in. Dude, give me some real tackles. What the hell are you doing? Of course, we already got 5 fouls. So this is just going to increase that rate. This is going to pull our yellows. 20 minutes in and we're down 2-0. Right, we don't have the new player on yet, but we still have Ballatoni. And yet, it doesn't seem to be helping much. Oh my god, thank goodness for a change. Big, deep dump. McGuffin almost had it, but no, Thomas is going to be able to pick it up here, and looks like Alan Forrest. Yes, get up to Forrest. Excellent. He's getting pressured pretty heavily. He's going to have to knock it backwards to Geegan, who gets it up to Thomas. Back over to Geegan again, to Forrest. Kearney, Geegan. Tries a long bomb, and no good over there. We're just being absolutely dominated on the pitch here. Just absolutely dominated. Come on, like... I know you guys can do it, and demand more. Jesus, we can't even take the ball away from this one guy. There we go. Mr. Magat pulls it away. And we're going to have a free kick in their end. Of course, it sucks that we don't have Harkins. It's really brutal. All these free kicks could be going to Harkins. Of course, he is like the linchpin of our attack movement. Sometimes even scores on his own, but most importantly, he tends to get everything positioned very well for everyone else. Over to McGuffey, who I keep calling McGuffin. Geegan, to Forrest, but there's a lot of clustering there. McGuffin, Kearney, Thomas, Forrest. They can't find a window. There's too many people behind us. And we are telling people to try to move between channels. That's what a lot of their positions are. It's exactly to deal with this flat, 4-4-2. We don't have that many shots on goal. I don't think we're going to go work ball into the box. We're just having a hard time going through. Now, what I could consider doing, if I had someone very fast, and maybe even strong and good dribbler, like someone who could really work with the ball, is I could specifically tell them to try to run at defenders more, rather than try to pass around, just try to skirt around them. But I don't think we've got anyone who's got exactly that kind of combination. You know, not bad pace and acceleration. Dribbling's not fantastic, but it's a possibility. Dribbling 10. Acceleration. Forrest. Good dribbling. Decent pace, decent agility. No real strength, so you'll get muscled down. I'm wondering with McGuffey here if I shouldn't encourage him. I don't think I can tell him specifically to run at defense. Oh, here's roam from position. I don't know why he's got that as an option and other people don't. I could tell him to dribble more. Nope, I can't even do that. because he's already got that. Dribble more, get further forward, move into channels. Like, this is definitely what we're looking for here. I guess, you know, if you were to move further forward as is, you would just be drawing offsides. I mean, unless you've got the ball, but they're doing a good job of just pinning us down. Meanwhile, even with get stuck in, seem to be having a hard time actually getting the ball off the opposition here. All right, Dewin gets his hands on it, which is great. He's only got 2 minutes left in this half. Sure, close him down. Yeah, listen. Need much better showing. I mean, come on. Crane's going to get it here. But the thing, they shut him down really fast, too. I think they've... Is it a really structured approach they've got going on? Kearney, maybe a little bit of an opening with Devlin over there. Whoa! Forrest gets fouled. Okay, he gets up. That's good to see. Thomas again. We'd love Harkins to be taking these free kicks. Well, he gets it over the wall and towards the net. But unfortunately, the goalkeeper is right there to catch it. I think we're getting conflicting advice over here for how to deal with the mess that's happening. Our possession's way in our favor. All right, well, tell you what we're going to do. We're going to make... we're going to change. Something's clearly not working. We're going to go with a very offensive-minded mentality over here and hope that this can start shaking things up if possible. I'm going to swap these two because they'll play in a slightly different role. A little further up. And I'm not going to make any changes right now. I'm not making any substitutes quite yet. But there we go. We're going to move to... I should probably take away the short passing game because I think that still fails to bring Crane in. I mean, I know it doesn't exclude the longer thing. It's a style. Whoa! But the direct style that an aggressive Crane avails to us, I think, is benefited. Or Crane benefits or provides for us the possibility for more direct style. So we're going to go ahead and encourage that. Crane offside. Injury on the other side, maybe. Oh, that's their goalkeeper. Well, I mean, there you go. Moving to an offensive thing. Maybe we can actually get on the frickin' board here. Yeah, there's still too much energy in our better players to really justify doing a substitute now. But, oh my god. Thank you for actually getting that away this time. Any subs we do will probably be emphasizing at the front because we need our offense to find a way to make this work. There we go, wide to Crane. Tries to get it in front of the net, but there's no one there for it. Oh, we got a corner out of this. That was interesting. I don't know exactly how they mishandled the ball to let that happen because it seemed like they should have had a lot of control there. That's going to be a throw-in for us. Okay, and at the 70-minute mark, let's go ahead and do that. Yeah, our strikers are having a really, really, really bad game. I'm going to put Jamie up front. I'm going to bring Greg Moore in over here as the false 9. Just try to shake up the front line a little bit. Nikki's having a terrible game. Let's bring in Tony Ralston over here. And we'll also encourage you to be on the attack. And Kearney's tired. He's not having a bad game compared to everyone else, but he's definitely starting to get a bit worn out. Do we have a good sub for you? Not really, because Crawford is injured. So yeah, that's actually a big part of the problem. Ballatoni's having a bad game. Let's bring in Peter Murphy here and give that a go. All right, big substitution, including a bit of a shuffle up front. And Craig Moore is not coming in with a ton of energy. He's just finished recovering from his illness. I don't remember what he had. He had the flu for a while, but I don't know if it got followed up with another injury. Getting lost with all of them. You know what? Let's more direct passing. Clear the ball to the flanks. We've got 2 people on the flanks with attack mentality put on. Let's see what happens if we do some crazy-ass stuff like that. It hasn't taken place yet, but We even may want to go to a full-on attacking mentality over to Crane. Crossed. Oh my god. So close. So close. Yeah, let's go ahead and change to a full-on attacking mentality. It's like 10 minutes left. Real desperation coming in here, and we haven't scored once. Now, the shots have basically equalized. Two minutes out of time, and nothing is happening. Actually, there hasn't been another shot in the last 10 minutes. I don't know what that's supposed to be. Oh, Moore holds it in. That's interesting. Nope, gets knocked away. So we'll get a throw in from over there. But, I mean, with the timer the way it is, I'm thinking this is just going to be the end of it. 2-0. We knew it was going to be a hard game. Falkirk's a very, very strong team. And on top of that, it was going to be an away game. But I don't know. And, I mean, in the end, we got lots of shots. Equal amounts of shots. Clear-cut chances, pretty similar. I mean, not quite as high. You know, not quite as on target, but pretty damn close. But we were just not able to get in there. Maybe we got to work harder to work the ball into the box. I don't know. Pass completion continues to be stupendous here. I don't know why we're also so consistently good in the passing game. Maybe we really should just stick to a more direct play style going forward. I don't know. We get a corner kick, but this will be the last play, most likely. So best we can hope for now is to just get onto the board. And nope, that's it. It's over. 2-0 to Falkirk. Very disappointing. Very disappointing indeed. Not happy with the performance out there. And that, I believe, will be the last game with Balatoni. Yeah, tomorrow he leaves to join St. Gallen. Strikes lucky. Match report of other people. Well, we're going to go ahead and cancel that. We don't need to use our scouting on that anymore. I don't know. You know, we could try a more direct passing game. And maybe play a little wider, actually. You know, next time around. And we still have a comp that's fairly narrow overall, but if we can get Geegan and Kearney to move out a little wider when we have the ball, and yeah, the two flanks moving up more, I'm not sure. I mean, again, it's easy to think that there's a pattern here, but there sort of isn't. If, you know, overall, we're doing well. Well, I say that. If we look at their last 8 games, it's 4 wins, 2 draws, 2 losses. But this draw I consider to be a loss. That was really damn embarrassing. And our defense did fall apart against the Queen of the South over here. But on the other hand, they had their defense fall apart in the first half. So I guess it's a thing. I don't want to make any dramatic changes to the strategy because I think overall the system is working. It's just hard when you get 2 really disappointing results in a row to start thinking I've got to modify all the stuff. We are solidly in 3rd position here. This is going to make it pretty damn hard to consider going up to 2nd place. But again, going into a season, our goal was to simply avoid relegation. In particular, automatic relegation was really what we were afraid of. So we continue to do much, much better than we came here expecting. But, yeah. And yes, we have no transfer anymore. And that's just the way that it's going to have to be. 0 transfer budget. But our wage budget is above what we're currently spending, so that's all good. So, you know, hopefully the finances are going to be okay. We still have the opportunity to get one, now that we've lost Kevin Nisbet, we have the opportunity to pick up a loaner. So I'm going to be scouting the Premier League a fair bit, Scottish and English, and hoping that we might find, it's almost like I kind of don't care where. In a sense, it's like, okay, this is all known players. If I go and remove the position and the potential, and I say, I want to know someone who's superb, who is a realistic regular loan. This would be a free loan. And that starts to become kind of interesting. There's even the possibility of a fee-paying loan. So if we scout a few more of the teams, we might actually be able to find a really crazy good player. It doesn't look at... Oh, yeah, it's got their positions over here. And, I mean, again, it's not that we have a shortage anywhere, but we might be able to pick up someone and just just improve things a little bit. Nikki, I'm still wish you were better. Nikki, you've got natural fitness, a good work rate, you know, you're a good leader and everything like that. Your anticipation is poor. Other than that, like, I don't get your 2-star rating that the numbers are giving you there. You don't have crossing. That's certainly an issue. I think we've been practicing that. Actually, you're practicing your passing right now, which is, yeah, also weak. Nick is a good defender, but he's not really good on the offensive side of things. I don't know. But so in direct, just star ability, he's one of the lowest. Andy Geegan, I think, is actually quite a lot better than this is indicating. It gets a little confusing because of how we change things up here. Deep line playmaker, ball-willing midfielder, I think is still generally good for us. Of course, you weren't specifically training for that, but, I mean, you're training your position, but I want to encourage you to do this. Oh, this is Ross Doherty. My bad. How did that happen? Just a bit of a misclick there. Oh, there you go. That's why. Geegan. There. Excellent. Okay. Very confused about what was going on there. That's going to be fine. And yeah, Geegan's got super deal comfort for this. There we go. There's the bravery and everything like that. Like, he's ready to pounce on people. And we weren't really using to that. Maybe we'll just go back to this. We moved to that halfback over here. And I'm not sure that led to victory. You know? We really need to get Harkins back in on this. That's the other thing, right? Our games that didn't work out as well as we'd like, they really do coincide with Harkins being out of it and unavailable. What are we training you up for? Oh, fuck, that was a mistake. That's right, I did that ages ago, and like, I feel like Alan Forrest should actually be a really good poacher, but it's actually, I gotta stop trying to force things. Yeah, be attacking midfielder, that's fine. And I think I've already trained you not to take long shots, right? Well, you place shots, which is fine, because your long shot's really bad. And we're not going to bother training that up. Your finishing's actually pretty goddamn good. If we can get you to poke up a lot, that's nice. What are you? Oh, yeah, advanced playmaker or attacking midfielder. And then there's Shadow Striker, which for some reason you're not comfortable with. I mean, I worry if that just puts too many people, like, really, really offensive. You gotta shoot less often. You will still shoot from time to time, if the opportunity presents itself. But is that not making good use of it? Like, it's so weird that Forrest is not comfortable being in a striker position, to me. Because I feel like he really should do well as a poacher. That being said, maybe the problem is because he's not very strong. He's going to get out-muscled by defenders a lot. That starts to make a lot of sense. Right? So as an advanced playmaker, he's not looking to dribble past people. He does have dribble more, but he's also willing to make more risky passes. He's also quite good at dribbling, and he's also quite fast. So we don't want him to intersect other, like the defenders very often. I want to remove another direction here. What was it? Oh, the high tempo. Yeah, I'm going to go and bring that back to normal. We tried some stuff. I'm not sure that it worked. Thomas, yeah, you're not going to be the poacher. You're going to be, like, target man, basically. Let's do that. And Mr. McGuffey. What's the difference? Dribble more, get further forward, move into channels. Fewer risky passes, get further forward. And I'll move into channels. Yeah, that's quite a bit forward. But it might be okay. Anyway, Forrest, let's make sure that you're properly being trained as a Advanced playmaker now. Okay, good. Excellent. Your technique's pretty good. Is there something else that I want to focus on at this point? Can you like creativity or anything like that? Doesn't look like it. You know, like the flair is not stupendously good or anything like that. Off the ball. Your off the ball is pretty good, actually. But that is like the sort of thing we're looking for more than anything else. Still partially wondering if you need more strength training. Keep going with technique. It's going to be all right. Okay, well, we're going a little bit more back to basics here, and that's probably what we need to do. I'm still going to avoid more crossing. I'm not going to play the short passing game anymore because I think it is meaning that we're not utilizing crane a lot, and we keep trying to force it down the middle, which, yeah, this generally will still be mostly there like that, but now I think it's going to open up a little bit more possibility for getting the ball to crane and then doing something with it. So we'll see how that goes. Again, I think I'm overly concerned about 2 losses in a row. I think that's making me too panicked. And also, Gary Harkins is going to be back not soon enough. He's not going to be back for the next game against the Rovers, which is actually just a cup game. Although, what's our expectations there? That's the 4th round of the cup. Our expectation was to reach the 4th round. I'd like to exceed the expectations, certainly. This is, in theory, a lower-ranked team. It's going to be an away game, which is going to offset things. Also, Ballatoni is going to be gone here. That was his last game. And I'm going to bring Ricky Lamy in there. I know it still says that he's injured, but it's not going to last. Current ability, potential ability, that's fine. And yeah, specifically, you're going to be training for the defensive center. I'm going to make sure to keep working towards central defender over here. That's going to be your primary goal. Do we want to do any specific training over here? Maybe just keep working on your jumping reach some more. I mean, you're already good at it. You're already really good at it. Actually, maybe quickness, because you're not terrible at it, but that's pace and acceleration. I don't know if you need much more in the way of pace, but a little bit more explosive acceleration is going to be super duper handy. So let's get you started that way. That's going to be fine. Any other traits that we should be looking at here? That's fitness, happiness. I hate when it does that. What am I looking for? There's like the pros and cons list somewhere for a character, and I don't remember. Oh, here it is, report. Naturally fit, natural couple positions, which I'm really excited about. Ambitious group of players, he fits in well, strength and stamina makes him a decent athlete. He's maybe a bit selfish, he doesn't have composure. We should improve his positioning maybe, which I think may be fair, and if the game's pointing that out, let's go ahead and do that. This will allow you to perhaps intercept a few more things. You got great aggression, and your anticipation is pretty fine too. Your bravery is maybe not meeting your aggression. Let's see here. It doesn't reflect their dirtiness, but their willingness to get stuck in, perhaps at the expense of giving away more fouls, and their bravery, how committed players often putting themselves into risky situations that may cause injury. Interesting. I'm assuming the lower bravery might offset some of the aggression for like some of the crazy tackles. Or maybe these are just going to be dirtier tackles as opposed to the harder ones. I don't know. But at least your tackling's pretty good, so hopefully that'll lead to cleaner tackles, less concession of fouls, and that may be something we look to train up specifically going forward. But yeah, if we can get you into double-digit positioning, I think that would be quite nice to see. All right, well, we're going to have a new player coming in. His sharpness is good. Hopefully we can get him to fit into the team. His familiarity and everything's going to be a little bit confused at first. Hopefully, in a week of training, he'll have warmed up a little bit in there, and he'll learn to fit in with the rest of the team. We'll see how it goes. It is a real shame to have lost Robbie Crawford for such a long time, too. He's an excellent midfielder, and he tends to get substituted in quite a bit. You can see here, 8 starts, 16 substitutions. We play him a lot. Is there anyone who's been generally bad overall? Well, Geegan hasn't been doing as well lately. Actually, a little stronger. I don't know. We haven't always been playing him the ball-winning midfielder here. It also may not be in a role that leads to really impressive ratings the same way as some other things. So, I don't know. We'll go with that. I mean, both of our strikers have a rating above 7 right now, which seems pretty good. Forrest, he's no Harkins. And the thing is, in real life, he is a consistent first-team player for Air, and I don't know exactly how to play him. I don't know if the stats here really suit him as, I don't know if there's as indicative of things as they should be, but They are what it are. So we're going to go and wrap this up here. I've already talked way too long. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.